Can you hear me? Ben? Ben? Ben, where are you? Ben?
Hey.
You came.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't before. These last few nights have...
Don't worry.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I get it. Julie is the same way. She, gets watchful. She worries. She's restless.
You don't have to explain.
This fucking goddamn situation.
Let's talk about something else, please.
No, I feel horrible. Standing you up 3 fucking times.
It's okay.
No, really, it's not. It's just... You have no idea what it's like here with Julia. Like, we don't speak. We move around one another. We grope. Like, I grope for the butter, and she gropes for the toast, and we annoy the hell out of one another. And you, with Joe?
You're here now. That's all that counts.
I've been dreaming about driving you up into the mountains, like we did that night after the work party. Only this time, we could watch the sunrise together.
Oh my God. That would be nice.
I can't wait to take you up there when this is all over. If this is ever over.
Of course it will be. You'll see.
God, I forgot how beautiful you are.
You're not so bad yourself.
Well, as you can see, I dressed for the occasion. Is that what you wear to bed?
It is. How about you?
Oh, I sleep naked.
Ooh. I want to see that.
Well, I would love to accommodate, but I can't just sit here without any clothes on. If Julia were to walk in...
Tell me more about the mountain. Start at the work party.
Okay, you had just gotten back from... Where were you again?
Ohio. My mom was in the hospital.
I am so dumb. She's better?
Much. Go on.
I was watching you.
Watching me.
Oh, that black skirt you wore, those heels. I was so used to seeing you in work clothes, but that night, I couldn't take my eyes off of you.
That's nice.
And then you turned and caught me looking at you, and I thought, oh, shit, busted.
Why?
Well, because of what was on my mind.
And what was on your mind?
You know what was on my mind.
And?
And you smiled. Just like that.
Did not.
Did too. Not seductive, not inviting, just like you liked my eyes on you. Like you were glad I was there.
I was.
You said, come sign Carmen's baby shower card.
I passed you the pen.
You passed me the pen.
And?
I leaned over.
And?
Our arms touched.
Yes.
I had to pull back.
I knew it embarrassed you. That it was crossing a line, just that touch.
And?
I wanted...
What? What did you want?
you to do it again.
It was electric for you too?
Hell yes.
I knew it. I knew it.
What happened next?
Fucking Phil.
Oh, fucking Phil!
I know, fucking Phil, right?
Fucking Phil.
Fucking Phil came over, dragged us off, wanted to discuss the
Goddamn
Deaver's
Deaver's account. Oh, he's so goddamn insecure.
And we went over it.
We went over it and over it.
And we fixed it.
For the umpteenth time.
We reassured Phil.
It was all okay.
It's okay, Phil.
The sky won't fall, Phil.
It's gonna be all right.
You won't get fired, Phil.
We'll still love you in the morning.
And then
We finally got rid of Phil.
you asked,
Do you want to ride home?
you said need.
Sorry. Need. Do you need a ride home?
I said,
I'll take an Uber.
you said.
I'll take you. I'm leaving anyway. Save you the fare.
And I said,
Okay.
and then the drive.
The drive. I was so nervous to be so close to you.
So was I. You said,
You know there are mountains in the city?
I said, I didn't know that.
10,000-foot ones right in the city.
I said, I don't believe you.
I said I would prove it. The moon is high. It's still. And we sit there side by side, just waiting.
Then
I'd never done anything like that before.
me either.
You were crazy.
So were you.
It was so wrong.
It wasn't.
I wasn't sure how you'd react.
Yes, you were.
Serafina? Serafina?
Hey,
What is it? What's wrong?
I thought you might not be coming.
Of course I was coming.
Was it Julia? Is that why you were late?
She keeps waking up in the middle of the night. And then she won't go back to bed. I know. God, this fucking sucks. I hate that I can't touch you.
I want to touch you too.
Now. Right now. Not in 3 or 6 weeks or what, a year. I want to touch you right now.
I want you to touch me too. So badly.
Maybe I can.
How?
Put your hand on your face.
Why?
Just do it. No, no. More gently. Just the fingertips. Like when we were on the mountain and I touched you. Do you remember?
Of course I remember. I'll never forget.
Well, then do it. Look at me and do it. Touch your cheek now. Now your lips. Your eyebrows. I touch every part of you. I want to remember every part of you. unbutton your shirt?
Oh, God.
Now touch your breasts. Now lower. Lower. You know what I want?
I do.
You feel that? That's me touching you. Now you touch me too.
I am. I've got your cock in my hand. Oh, you're so fucking hard. It's making me wet. Put yourself inside me.
I'm in you. Fuck, you feel so good.
Oh, so do you. Oh. Fuck me harder.
Fina? Serafina? Seraph...
You cunt! You fucking whore! I saw you touching yourself. Cunt!
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I want to report an assault that's taking place. Yeah. No, I don't remember the exact address. It's on Balboa near Magnolia, I think.
Ben?
Oh, you're up.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing.
Well, who are you speaking with?
Someone from work. Go back to sleep.
Okay, well, I heard screams. Is everything okay?
Will you just stay the fuck asleep? Please. Fuck, I'm sorry. Julia. Julia, I'm sorry. Serafina? Serafina? Oh my God.
It's nothing.
You have to get out of there.
Please stop calling me.
You can't stay there.
What choice do I have? I have nowhere to go.
I'll call someone.
Don't. Please.
Why?
You'll only make it worse.
How could it possibly be any worse?
Trust me, it can.
That voice I heard. That was a woman's voice. Was that Joe? Is Joe a woman?
It's complicated.
How complicated is it?
It doesn't matter. We can't see each other again.
Look, it's not safe where you are.
Joe's fine. She's never normally like this. We love one another.
Look, whatever that is, it's not love. Wait, please, just stay a little.
I deserve what I got. I've always been fucked up.
No, you're not.
I just wanted to go to the mountain.
Let me come get you. Tell me where you live.
You don't remember?
No, of course I do. It's just all the houses where you are. They look alike. Like, what's your address? I'll come get you.
Where would we go? Where could we go?
I put you up in a hotel. Then Julia would see the credit card expenses.
You see, it's useless. There's no escaping her.
Maybe there's some social services we could contact?
No. No, I can't go to a shelter. Especially now.
Then the mountain. You said you wanted to go there. Maybe we could do it for real.
I don't understand.
There's a camp up there.
A camp?
A boys' camp. I've ridden by it many times. Look, it's closed this time of year. I'm sure that it's empty. We could set you up there, or at least until we figure out something better.
You really think we can?
Of course we can. What's your address? I'll come and get you.
No, you can't come here. It's too dangerous. I'll come to you. Give me your address.
Okay. There, I sent it. Did you get it?
I have it.
Okay, good. Now, come before Joe wakes up. And don't ring. Text, and I'll come down.
Because of Julia.
I just don't want her to find out like this.
And why don't you tell her?
I will when the time's right.
What if you change your mind?
I won't.
What if Julia won't let you go?
It's not up to her. Not anymore. Okay? I love you.
I love you too. So much. Oh, fuck.
What? What? Fina? Fina!
You happy? You did this.
Hello. Is this Serafina? Serafina, are you having an affair with my husband? There's a standing meeting every night at 4 a.m. and it says the mountain. Is this the mountain? Hello?
I loved her so much.
Hello?
Why? You knew she was with someone. You could have chosen anyone.
Who is this?
Why her? You made me do this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make you do anything. Are you talking about my husband?
Don't pretend it wasn't you. She's never been with a man.
I swear to you, I don't even know who this person is.
It doesn't matter what you say. I know where you live. I'm coming over.
I told you. Let me handle it.
Who is that?
Serafina? Are you there? Serafina, are you okay? Oh, thank God. The way Joe was talking, I was afraid something horrible happened to you.
You never told her.
What?
Julia, I thought you were gonna tell her.
She knows now.
So we can go to the mountain?
I can't do that anymore.
Then why did you say you could? Why did you take me up there and fuck me?
I'm sorry. It's just Julia talked to Joe, and now she's terrified. I can't just leave her like this. Look, just give me your address. Let me call the police. You shouldn't have to live like this.
The police? You think they can help? They can't do shit. You could have, but you're a coward like the rest of them.
Aren't you going to say you love me?
Me.
I think
You think what? I should have known when you didn't even offer your condolences.
condolences.
When I said I was in Ohio, you forgot about my mom being sick. I was lying anyway. I was the one in the hospital, not her.
You were in the hospital because Joe beat you.
I said it's complicated. You still don't understand. Or you will. Just like I did. You'll find out about Joe, too. The way I know about Joe.
What are you talking about?
You're trying to leave me.
What the?
You fucking cunt! You what? Look what you're making me do! You're still trying to get away from me. You'll never get away from me.
Fina?
So she was right. That little whore wife of yours. Serafina was fucking a man. I wouldn't have believed it. She knows what men are. You're all the same. Doesn't matter. You made me do this. And now you're going to pay. One night in your little 1,000-square-foot prison with the fucking IKEA console and the shag rug and the white cabinets and the coffee grinder and the cream sectional. I'll find you there. I promise.
At least she doesn't have our address. She doesn't, does she? You didn't bring this home to us. Ben!
Applicant 1438. This is April 23rd, 2020. It's 11:03 Eastern Standard Time. I'm meeting with Global Connex Data Engineer, salary level B/H basis, name. Let's begin.
Okay, can you see me?
Yes. Remind me of your name again?
Rohit Banerjee.
Banerjee, that's
It's my last name.
because we're not hiring foreigners.
I'm American. My father came over from India, but I was born here. Will Mr. Manfred be joining in on this?
Who?
Mr. Manfred, I see he's with us. Am I saying that wrong? Sounds like Manfred, M-A-N-F-R-E-D.
Mr. Manfred.
Your boss?
Mr. Manfred.
Yes.
Mr. Manfred's on call.
Great, that's great.
We'll be hearing from him shortly, I'm sure.
Great.
He's scheduled to be on the call with us.
Yes, that's what I have too. Mr. Manfred is inviting you to a scheduled call at 11 a.m. EST. And by the way, I'm sorry I'm late.
About 3 minutes.
I was
late.
just looking for a quiet place to take this call.
I was gonna give up on you.
Glad you didn't.
I pressed join, not once, many times.
I'm glad you didn't give up on me.
Wow, you're here now.
I was just trying to...
Do you have internet access?
What?
Internet access, we need people who undertake this position to have internet access.
Well, I'm speaking to you.
Is this your home computer?
Well, of course, it's my home computer.
You don't have to be agitated.
I'm not.
I'm just asking.
Yes, it's my home computer.
I don't have a home computer.
You don't?
They brought this computer over.
Oh, well,
A man in a hazmat suit came and dropped it off in front of my apartment building. I had to go down 3 flights of stairs and wait in an unsafe area for him to bring and leave it, and then, well, it still smells of bleach.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, don't act so entitled, Mr. Banerjee, about your goddamn personal computer, because
No, I'm not.
we're all just people here. We're all just trying to do a job.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry.
No.
That was unprofessional.
Not at all.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't unprofessional.
Why are you saying it was professional when it was clearly unprofessional?
You're not unprofessional. You just had an unprofessional moment. It can happen to anyone.
Has it happened to you?
What?
Unprofessional moments if we're thinking of hiring you, we need to know.
No, I try to stay professional.
Oh, Mr. Perfect.
No, I'm not perfect.
No, I get it. You're perfect.
I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect.
Well, if you're far from perfect, why are we thinking of hiring you?
Is, Mr. Manfred? Are you here? Is Mr. Manfred with us?
No, I mean, Mr. Manfred, do you know Mr. Manfred?
No.
Mr. Manfred is high, very far above me in the company. He's like the CEO or something, or the CEO for the COO. I mean, he's a very high position. So, Mr. Manfred doesn't have time to come and waste with you. I mean, who do you think you are? Do you think you're so important in Mr. Manfred's eyes that he has time to come and waste with you? Do you?
I don't know Mr. Manfred.
Of course you don't know Mr. Manfred. Nobody knows Mr. Manfred. His wife, maybe, if he has a wife. Partner, I should say. Partner, man or woman or whatever.
The email said...
The email.
Yes, the email, it says, Mr. Manfred is inviting you to a scheduled call at 11 a.m. EST, Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. Please log on.
Please log on. Please log on to the Fibber. So simple.
Look, I really need this job.
Why does anyone need a job?
I have rent. I have a baby coming. My wife partner was laid off. My dad's sending money, but he's just did renovation, so.
So what?
Can we get back to it?
Back to what?
The interview. Hello? The job interview?
I just got hired yesterday.
Oh.
I don't know anything about the position that you're applying to.
Oh.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to ask you.
Oh.
They said to get on this call for Mr. Manford. They said they'd be sending the questions.
Oh.
I'm still waiting for questions.
Oh. Maybe the call was premature.
No. I get paid by the call. We have to do the call.
You get paid by the call.
Yes, a certain amount per interview.
Oh.
I just got hired yesterday.
All right.
But I don't have the questions.
Okay, well, maybe we should do this another time.
Stay on the line,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
I just dropped off this computer.
You said
I cleaned it with bleach.
yes.
I turned it off first.
Yes.
It still smells of bleach.
Hate that smell.
I do too. I'm so lonely. Did you hear me? I said I'm so lonely.
I'm sorry.
I told you not to be sorry.
I'm not sorry.
That is so mean.
I mean, I empathize. Actually, I don't really. I wish I had some solitude. You know, I'm stuck in a bathroom because our apartment is 600 square feet and my kids and wife are on the other side of that door and I can't get away from them.
You're lucky.
Lucky I can't get away from them?
You're lucky to have them.
Oh. Right. Of course.
This one old man, I don't believe he was like 50. He was taking his wife to the hospital, and this is not far from me. This Prince George County. And they had no room, so he went to another town, and they also had no room. He was driving somewhere else, nowhere. And he looked over. Right. This was a neighbor.
Oof. I'm sorry.
I don't know him. But I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I can't help it, I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right to be scared.
You're the first person that I've talked to. And,
How'd you get this job?
it came in the mail.
What did?
A coupon book. Came in a coupon book.
I'm not following.
An opportunity to work from home. They wrote away, they sent a letter.
Letter?
Yeah. Why do you say it like that?
No, it's old school.
Yeah, they told me they'd send a computer. I waited and
I
came.
know.
I have never done this before.
I know.
They never sent the questions.
I know.
Do you think they'll send the $100? I'm supposed to keep you on for 20 minutes. Been 20 minutes. Mr. Banerjee.
I don't know.
Don't be sad.
I'm not.
Mr. Manfred knows what he's doing. He sent this.
I don't even know your name.
Beth.
Beth.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Banerjee.
You can call me Rohit.
Rohit. Well, can we meet again, Rohit? If I get the questions.
Right.
See, the thing is, I don't know you and you don't know me. They don't want us to use our names, our real ones. Beth isn't my real name, I just made that up. I mean, for all I know, you could be Mr. Manfred.
I'm not Mr. Manfred.
You could be testing me.
I'm not.
So, I guess, we can't meet each other after all.
No, that makes sense.
Unless Mr. Manfred makes it happen. I mean, he has all the information. If he does, if he even exists, I mean, he could just be AI or something.
Ugh, that's horrible.
Isn't it? So, all we have is this moment right now. For as long as we stay on the line. Whoever you are.
Well,
Please don't go.
I really should.
No, let's just stay here and breathe together.
The kids need the bathroom.
No, they don't.
They're banging on the door.
I don't hear them.
The sound is muffled.
Please, don't run from me. Don't run from this. You can't.
Beth. Or whoever you are.
Yes? Okay, whoever you are.
Goodbye.
Mr. Manfred? Will I give you the $100? Mr. Manfred?
Welcome, Mr. Abeyua. It's nice to see you again.
It was nice to see you too, Mrs. Haley. You are looking lovely today.
Ms.
Ah, then there's hope.
Did you get all your materials?
Yes, they were delivered to my doorstep yesterday.
And you looked it all over, no confusion?
It was crystal clear.
Excellent. So then by now you would have taken your first dose.
Yes, I have done it.
Okay, at 8 a.m.?
8 a.m., yes. 8:15.
8:15 is the baseline.
8:45. I'm sorry, I was a little nervous taking it.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Okay? 8:45 is the baseline. From now on, you will dose at 8:45.
Are you sure it's okay?
8:45 is fine as a baseline.
No. The dose. The spray. I know someone whose hair fell off during one of these trials.
No, that's not one of the potential side effects.
That's good, because I can't afford for my hair to fall off. I can't. No, I can't
I'm
do
sure
that.
you're quite a player, Mr. Abeyu.
Isse. My name is Isse.
Isse.
So, no need to worry.
Well, you signed the disclosure. That means you must have read it.
Oh, that's for the insurance companies. I'm asking you, Miss Haley.
Well, I just administer the doses.
So you don't know anything about it?
No, well, they don't tell us anything more than what's in the paperwork.
You can't trust that, huh? These big companies, they lie.
Okay, well, you see, this is how it works. We will give you the vaccine a little bit at a time to test your natural immunity, 6 doses in total, and we'll test you after each dose to see how you react. If it works out, you wind up helping out a lot of people.
And there's a 50% chance that it is a placebo.
Yes.
Is that what I'm receiving?
Okay, well, they don't tell us that because they don't want that to influence the results. But if you feel any side effects, I'll pull you off.
I don't get the full payment unless I do all the doses, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
I need the money for Neoma, my little sister. We brought her here from the home country because the doctors are better. She has a heart condition.
Oh, shucks, I'm sorry to hear that.
Are you an island girl? Let me guess. Trinidad.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Trinidad, crab and
Oh, most
kalalu.
people can't tell.
Oh, I love it, eh? Me, I'm from Nigeria. I'm the man of my family.
Let's move on, shall we? The jelly beans. Can you tell me the 4 flavors in today's packet?
I say that to say, Neoma is counting on me.
I'm sure she is.
I'm all that she has. So you will tell me if I should worry.
Easy. I've been working at this company now for over 3 years, and they wouldn't run this trial if it wasn't safe. Okay?
Okay, Miss Haley.
I'm not in any way trying to act like I know the true pain story or what it is to be black in America. Let me remind you that I was able to accept the disassociation of being black in America long enough to keep myself in a bubble as
Welcome, Issei. It's good to see you again.
I told you my name, Miss Haley, and all about myself, my age, weight, height, family history. The least you can do is tell me your name.
I'm afraid I'm not allowed.
You must take a risk, like me with this test, no? My nephew says hi, by the way.
Wait, you didn't mention you had a nephew.
Ah, he's too young for you, Miss Haley.
That's very funny. You didn't tell him about the study, did you?
I know the rules, number 8 on your checklist. I just told him I met a beautiful woman.
His mom's Neoma, right?
You have a good memory, Miss Haley. She has had a very hard time. Her husband died soon after her son was born. I've been taking care of both of them now.
Oh, she's very lucky to have a big brother like you.
I keep telling her the same thing, eh? But truth be told, I don't mind. My family is everything to me. Do you have a family?
It's just myself.
I'll tell you what. When this is all over, we will celebrate. You will come meet my family. Neoma will make crab and kalaloo for you. You'll feel right at home.
That's very sweet of you.
I am serious. Neoma is a wonderful cook. Are you in Los Angeles too?
Issei.
I won't tell your boss, eh?
But no, it's I would love to accept your invitation,
But it is not allowed, eh?
It's just it might be frowned upon, and I can't afford to lose this job.
I understand. We all have our needs. Too bad. I'll be so sorry when this is all over and I won't be able to see that beautiful face looking down at me every day.
Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, most of my clients can't wait to get rid of me and get their checks.
That's what you think of me, eh? Just a client. My nephew will be so sorry when he hears this. Last night when I saw him, he was teasing me because I kept going on about you. He said, no woman can be as pretty as all that.
You saw him last night? You're supposed to be socially distancing.
What is the problem? Everyone was out.
Where?
The protests. My nephew needed a driver, you understand? I stayed in the car the entire time. I just wanted him to go get me a pillow for my back. I have a bad back now. But he didn't get the pillow because when he left the store, some white woman ran up to him and said, well, what does these pillows have to do with Black Lives Matter? My nephew looked at that woman and said, I don't give a shit about Black Lives Matter.
Excuse me?
He's young.
How can he not care about Black Lives Matter? He's black. What, do you not care about Black Lives Matter?
It has nothing to do with me.
Wow.
I'm African.
But you're black in America. Okay, forget about the pillows. What about the police?
Don't tell me you are worried for me.
I'm thinking of your sister.
And the police left us alone.
Of course, they only go after the peaceful protesters. Never the looters.
Looter? I'm not a looter.
Your nephew is.
Yeah, so is that how you see it, eh? They rushed into Africa and they stole our gold, our history, our bodies. Tell me who's the looter here?
Okay, Mr. Abayua, I don't know if this is going to work out. If you're not going to obey the social distancing rules.
And what is all this, eh? Please, just look the other way, eh? Please, I beg.
You took your dose, Mr. Abayua?
8:45 precisely. You see what a good boy I'm being? Now, my reward.
You're getting your completion bonus. That's all that really matters to you, isn't it?
That's from the company. I wanted a reward from you.
Okay, let's not go there. You tasted today's packet of jelly beans?
Yes. Yes, chocolate pudding, cotton candy, watermelon, apple pie. All good American flavors. Did I ace them?
Got them all.
Now, my prize.
Okay, I am not interested in playing your games, Mr. Abayua.
Well, if you won't give me a prize, I'll give you one, eh? What is your size, eh?
I don't want looted shoes.
Hey, look, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
So you went out again?
These are from the other nights. My nephew left them behind.
Why do you show me those when you know it upsets me?
So I was right. You're still angry from our discussion yesterday. I didn't know you had such a fire on you, Miss Haley.
I don't usually get political.
Don't apologize. I like it.
Frankly, it doesn't matter what you like.
Why? Because I don't believe in Black Lives Matter. You may think that this is my country, Miss Haley, but I assure you it is not. I've been living here for 7 years and I don't know a single neighbor's name. I walk down the street and I hear what they call me. There goes the African booty scratcher.
If the police come to your neighborhood, do you think they'll see you as African? It's all the same to them.
Maybe you are right. You asked me if I went out yesterday. I did. My nephew needed a car, so we went out to see what was going on. We drove all over to some beautiful neighborhoods, as segregated as you will find in South Africa. We drove by a crowd of police officers. My nephew told me to pull over. He got out of the car and I followed him. Phew, I was scared. I've never seen so many police massed together like that with their riot gears and their batons. Yeah. But we walked right by them. And there was maybe 2,000 protesters standing in front of some big fancy house.
It was the mayor's house.
I don't know.
I do. It was the mayor's house.
They were shouting, "Hands up, don't shoot. I can't breathe." They were so young. And my nephew, he starts shouting, "Hands up, don't shoot. I can't breathe." Me too. Before I even know it, I am shouting, "Hands up, don't shoot. I can't breathe." It felt so good shouting it. It's the first time I felt like I've belonged. But half of the protesters were white, so I guess they saw me as just black.
It had nothing to do with white people. It was your people. Our people. There were more of us there than them.
Us?
I was there too.
How come I didn't see you?
I had on my mask, of course.
Do you know what that means?
What's that?
We are in the same city. Kitty, yeah, hey, kitty.
We must love each other and support each other. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our change. We have nothing to lose but our change. Gotta send some love to Asada Shakur Chief right now.
Flavors.
I would like to taste your flavors, Miss Haley.
Mr. Abeyua,
He said, "Please, why are you always so serious?"
why do you always have to play the fool?
My sister asked the same thing.
Believe it or not, you're not God's gift to women, you say.
Now, believe me, I know. I had my heart broken when I was a young man. I guess I teased women to keep myself free of risk. I said too much.
The flavors.
Sorry. Dr. Pepper, my second favorite soda. Peach, raspberry.
And
Sorry.
You must have them checked off on your list.
Peach.
Peach, you're sure?
Perhaps. Bubble gum. Bubble gum. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're guessing.
No, I'm not. I just didn't write it down.
You say, I'm gonna have to disqualify you.
What? No.
Yeah, it's for your own safety.
How?
Yeah, you should be able to taste all 4 flavors.
I did.
No, you can taste 3, not 4.
Please give me another chance, eh?
I can't.
You said it was safe, eh? You said you wouldn't give it to me unless it was safe. Please. Neoma needs this to pay for her medication. I need this for her sake.
I know you do. You still have the diarrhea?
I couldn't keep anything down.
What else?
Stomach, throat. I'm having a hard time getting enough air.
Flavors?
Banana, pear.
No. We really have to stop this. You see, I don't want to be responsible.
Please, we have come this far.
I'm just worried about you.
So, you do like me, eh?
Yes, I do.
Then you'll come over for dinner?
I can't if you're not well.
I'm fine. I'm strong. And you said it was safe. We're in this together, you and I. Now, please, let's talk about something else. I wish I could have met your mother. Her and Neoma could compare recipes. Our agusi soup to your crab and kalalu.
No. That sounds nice.
I bet she was a wonderful woman. Is she why you are so strong?
My grandmother was a strong one. That's what my mother always told me. I barely knew her. We came over when I was 6, just my mother and I. What I remember of the island was the warmth, sunshine, togetherness, the feeling like I was a part of everything and everything was a part of me. Afterwards, though, it was just she and I alone in this hostile world. And it sounds silly, but what you said about belonging, that's how I felt in Trinidad. Sometimes I wish we never left.
Did you go back?
Not when I was young. Over here, I just learned to be tough because no matter who I was, people were always going to look at me a certain way. And my mother taught me to be strong and have faith and not to count on others for anything, even as harsh as that may sound. America decided who I was, who I needed to be. You say, you're a good man, kind man with an open heart. I used to be like you, but I don't really think I'm that person anymore.
You have a bigger heart than you know. I know so.
Celine.
What?
My name? I was named after my grandmother.
Your grandmother would have been so proud of you.
I hope so. Who I am should honor her. Our ancestors, they wanted so much for us. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams. God, Lord, you got me sharing so much. You quite a sweet talker. How is it that you don't have a wife?
Because I haven't met you before. A poet needs inspiration to do his best work. Tell me, Celine, is there truly no other man in your life?
Sometimes I'm seen as too strong.
I see your strength. And that makes you most beautiful.
You said.
Celine, I've been saying your name all day. Celine.
What's wrong?
Fine. I took the last dose. 8:45, like a good boy. Like a good boy.
Can you tell me the flavors, Issa?
Yam, okra, curry, crawfish. Yes.
Those are not on the list.
Of course they are.
Anything else, Issa?
Shivers. Stomach. Fever. Cramp.
Okay, we should call 911.
No, I don't want them to take me home.
No, they won't.
You can't trust the government, eh? They're as bad as these companies. What is that, eh?
What?
The explosions. It's up there.
No, the explosions, they were before at night, during the curfews, but it's day now.
I can't breathe. Get your knees off my neck! This is not a game, man. This is not a game. People are dying.
You said, let me call someone, please.
No. Oh, I'm fine. Fine. It is all over. It is over now.
Issa.
You can come over for dinner now. It is all over. It's over.
I know. Issa.
From now on, we'll be strong together.
Oh, is Issa there?
Mr. Abeyua died yesterday. Are you all right?
At what time did Mr. Abeyua pass?
Sometime after 11 last night.
Can you tell me what happened?
I'm sorry.
Wait, you're Neoma, his little sister.
You know me?
You said, Mr. Abeyua, he spoke highly of you.
How did you know my brother?
We worked together. He was a valued worker. What he did was, he was able to help a lot of people.
This my brother we speak of. No, I don't believe you. Have to go.
Oh, wait, please. He brought you over here because he was concerned about your heart condition. Tell me, what happened, Neoma?
He was in his room. He didn't want me to come near him. He told me to stay away, but he's my brother.
You lived in the apartment with him?
Where else?
He said he lived by himself.
He always told people that. He didn't want me to get in trouble.
Go on.
He was delirious. He kept talking about life back home in the village. He remembered our mother, our father, our ancestors, the Queen Mother, even. He kept talking about someone named Celine. He said I should cook for her, carb and kalaloo. He said a very special meal for a very special person that will change our lives. And that we should be strong for her, that she was a part of us or would be. It was all nonsense like that. I know he was alone.
Did you call anyone?
911, but by the time they got here, he was already gone.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, darling. I kept telling them not to go out there in the streets. It's dangerous.
That must be how he got this. I just hope I don't have it myself.
If something was to happen, my son, he would be alone.
You have to keep him safe. We have a check made out to him. He wanted you to have it.
You mean an award?
Yes.
How much for?
$3,000.
That's good. It will come in handy now.
Oh. I'm so glad.
To pay for Issa's funeral. He didn't have nothing saved for that. If you're looking for anyone else in your company, my son could use a job. He just turned 18 and work is scarce. I could give you his name.
No. No more names.
Oh, we know it. They know it. Hell, everybody knows it. But if, God forbid, you should point that out, well, then you become their sworn enemy. And they will bring the power of the state, combined with the forces of greed, to bury your ass. I tried to reason with them, to point out their lies. What'd they do? They shut me down and just kept right on lying. Well, a man can only be lied to for so long. And if he continues to accept their lies, then he's no longer a man. So given their lies, I became unreasonable. Will you join me? Congratulations, M.O. You made the right choice.
Bunker Bob, you're not dead.
Do I look dead to you? Just another one of their lies. Or maybe you're crazy. You think you're crazy, M.O.? Evidence seems to suggest you are. At 6 a.m., was that a beer you got in your hand?
I haven't been sleeping well. How'd you know it was an MO?
Oh, blue camo jacket? Navy police, would be my guess.
You can see me?
Oh, yes, I can see you. Just like you can see me.
But my camera's not even on.
Well, you think there's privacy nowadays? You are dumb. And what base you stationed at, M.O.? No. Don't tell me. It's better I don't know that. That's a cute kid, by the way. I'm looking at the picture, M.O.
This is Jimmy. He's my son.
Take good care of him, because this country sure as hell won't. There was a time in this grand old US of A where a boy like Jimmy had a shot. Well, he just might as well be born in China.
What happened?
We got lazy, is what happened. We got to thinking freedom was free. Some of us got wise, though.
Wise? How?
You click the link. You tell me.
Here's the thing, Bunker Bob. I was taught to believe in this country.
No shame in that.
To have faith in the future, to follow orders.
Yeah, they got you too, huh?
They got me too.
So what happened?
I'm married.
To the babe in the picture? She's not hard on the eyes, I'll tell you that.
That's a problem.
She step out on you, Navy?
No, nothing like that. She's a good wife, good mom.
Well, don't tell me you left that.
She killed herself.
Oh. Jesus. Sorry to hear that, Navy. That's tough.
Yeah, that wasn't her. She was a happy person. We've been together from high school. Had her whole future planned. What am I supposed to tell my son, huh? I lied to him about what happened.
That's a hard cross for a young man to bear.
It didn't have to be this way.
How's that?
Someone did something to her. Violated her.
Jesus. Well, who was this scumbag, Navy? She never gave you a name?
I asked my chief to open an investigation.
Well, let me guess. They did nothing, right?
Not a goddamn thing.
When it comes to one of us, there's no justice. And there's sure as hell no accountability.
I'm gonna take an AK-47 and execute those motherfuckers on the base.
Yeah, I know just how you feel, Navy. Believe me. I've been right where you are.
Your wife killed herself too?
Not my wife. A lady friend. We might as well have been married. But someone got to her. Right when I was at my lowest. Fucking cancel culture. Yeah, they kicked me off Twitter, they kicked me off Facebook, kicked me off YouTube. I lost my whole damn income in 1 month. My lady friend said, well, just get over it. Needless to say, I did not take her advice.
What'd you do?
Maybe one of these days I'll tell you, Navy. Some people say the pain we bear is a burden. I say it's a gift.
I'm not at that place yet.
Well, get there. You're no good to your son or your dead wife just sitting there on your ass. You can't turn the clock back, Navy. But you sure as hell can't show those motherfuckers they picked the wrong guy to play their games with. How much money you got, Navy?
Funeral wiped me out.
Well, get some.
Bunker Bob. Bunker Bob?
Cameron, oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I have been so worried. Your commander called, said that you haven't shown up at the base since the funeral?
What's he calling over there for?
He said that he's called you a number of times. He even sent somebody over there. They said that all the lights were out.
How'd he get your number?
Oh, an old friend of the Colonel's, thank God.
What's that noise?
Protesters. They've been at it for hours. I don't even know what they want.
They don't know the real enemy.
Do you think they'll be deploying you to deal with it?
If they try to get on the base.
Cover your badge with tape. I hear that they're going after individuals now.
Man, this country's going to hell.
I know. How's Jimmy? We'd love to see him.
See him? How am I supposed to bring him over there, huh?
Well, we could talk like this at least.
He's at Louise's, Al. You know she can't work the internet.
You should bring him home to you.
How? She's high risk. She doesn't want anyone coming over.
A boy needs his dad, Cameron.
You think I don't know that?
Have you even seen him since the funeral?
I've been busy.
Busy doing what?
Building.
Building what?
It's a surprise. That's why I'm calling. I need some money. I know Grandpa left me some. I was hoping I could get in advance.
Well, you'll have to talk to the Colonel about that. He's been asking for you.
He knows where to find me.
I know that you're still upset with him. Cam, he's sorry that he missed the funeral.
Is he also sorry he never called?
Death affects different people in different ways. Some people, it just reminds them of their own vulnerability.
He just hates what it says about him.
That is not true. This has been very hard for him, too. You know how much he cared for Lulu.
I don't want to hear about how much he cared about Lulu. If you can't help, I gotta go.
No, wait a minute. I need to tell you something. He hasn't been well.
He's a tank. What could possibly be wrong with him?
He has a fever. He's coughing. He's lost his sense of taste.
How long has this been going on?
Just a couple of days, but it's getting worse. He's having a hard time breathing. I'm scared, Cameron.
Take him to the hospital.
He says he's gonna get better.
Well, what about you, Elle? Did you get tested?
He doesn't want me to.
Fuck him, Elle. You need to take care of yourself.
I wish you wouldn't use that kind of language.
He's such a selfish fucking bastard.
The Colonel is one of the most decent men I know.
Yeah, well, if you think that, it shows you don't know a goddamn thing.
Get the money?
I need more time.
Time? The time to act is right now, Navy. And here you are sitting on your ass drinking a beer.
I'll get it. Don't worry.
Well, don't make me worry.
Can we meet?
Are you crazy? How do you think they get you, Navy? Where the government can't see, they can't control. And what they can't control, they can't stop. Can I trust you to keep a secret?
Sure.
Or not. Rate of infection. Higher the rate, the faster the spread. 2 or not means 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8. One person can put out a single spark. But if you get enough sparks, and they multiply fast enough and spread far enough, there's no way in the world they can stomp it out. And then, boom, fire everywhere and all at once. And there's no way they can figure out where it started. And then when the world is reduced to ash and rubble, we can build a whole new world in its place. A world of truth and beauty.
When can this happen?
Could take 1,000 years, but who cares? We'll have been a part of it.
Me? How can I play a part in it?
You're one of the sparks that gets it started.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy?
My son.
Shit, Navy, you really want Jimmy to grow up in a world without heroes? He's the reason you're here in the first place, right? I mean, you really want Jimmy to grow up with a pussy for a dad? A coward who was too afraid to punish the pervert traitors who raped and, murdered his beautiful mom?
He'll be alone.
He's alone now. Look, this shit is heavy. I want you to think about it. And if you can't make this happen, well, there are plenty of other patriots out there who can.
Bunker Bob. Bunker Bob. I really need the money, El. I know Grandpa left it to me.
I know. I'd like to help.
Then do it. Help. It's important.
You say it's for some kind of surprise?
It's for a treehouse. Remember how we always talked about building one? Jimmy needs a place to be, El. This could be his place.
He has a room.
A room's not a house. With a treehouse, you can put up a ladder and say no trespassing, and you can make your own rules.
It does sound nice.
For a kid, it's essential. He needs something of his own to replace...
All right.
All right?
I've got some money saved up.
El, you're amazing.
How much do you need?
I think $2,000 should cover it.
$2,000.
Please, El.
I'll write you a check.
Venmo to me. That way I can have it faster. I need to build it for him fast, so that way he knows that I'm there for him.
You can be there for him by being there for him.
No, I gotta surprise him. I don't want him to come home to nothing.
It's not nothing if you're there.
He's a kid. He won't understand.
Cam, you don't have to distract him. Just talk to him. He's feeling the loss. Trust me. Honey, have you thought about maybe talking to somebody yourself? I can help with that too. In fact, I would be happy to.
El?
I'm fine. It's okay. I'm fine.
Shit, you still didn't get tested.
He said that there's no reason to.
Jesus, you can't just do everything he tells you to.
Why? You do, don't you? Always. That's why you went into the military. Cam, when you were little, you used to like making comic books. I always thought that you'd grow up to be an artist. Do you still like to draw?
What's the point? Go to the doctor, El. Don't tell the colonel where you're going.
He is so used to projecting strength. He'll never admit that something's wrong. You're like him in that way.
I'm nothing like him. To future generations, we are living in a time of lies. Everywhere around us. The media, our politicians, even our own friends and family. But it's not their fault. They're used to not seeing things, not trusting their own eyes or their own instincts. They know things are wrong, but they say nothing. They smile and they buy and they consume and they don't care. Because they can't care. Because if they did, they'd have to burn it all down. And they're all too afraid. But I don't want to live like that. I'd rather sacrifice myself to be true to myself. That's the American way. Or at least the way America was when my dad was a soldier. And that's the legacy I want to leave. So my son can know there was one honest man. One man willing to tell the truth and accept the consequences.
Perfect. Really, great.
It came from the heart.
I'm not talking about your little speech. I'm talking about getting the money. I mean, fuck that bullshit manifesto stuff or whatever the fuck it was. I had millions of those things clogging up my Twitter feed. Probably the reason I got kicked off. Actions speak, Navy. Words are meaningless.
If words are so meaningless, what did you ever do? You're just a talk show host. All you do is blah, 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 blah.
Oh. Big man, huh? Trying to punch above his weight, huh? You want to take me on? Huh, motherfucker? I'll tell you what, you get that AK-47, and we'll see who's really real.
Hola.
Luisa, soy Cam.
Hola, Cam. ¿Está bien?
Sí, sí, está bueno. ¿Jimmy está ahí?
Sí, sí, momentito.
Gracias.
Hello?
Jimmy. Hey.
Oh.
It's Dad.
Hey, Dad. We're making tortillas.
Oh, you're making tortillas. Yeah, you're gonna be a big chef one day, like Mom said.
I miss you, Dad.
Yeah, I miss you too, bud. I'm sorry, I've been on a real important mission.
What kind of mission?
Top secret.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. Hey. You remember that time the big storm came? And you got scared and you crawled into bed with Mom and me and we held you? And then you fell asleep?
I was like 7.
Oh, well, I just wanted to call and tell you I want you to remember that feeling. I want you to know that Mom and Dad are always holding you. No matter what. No matter where.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We loved you so, so much. I want you to know we're always there for you no matter what happens.
Thanks, Dad. I gotta get back now, Dad.
Oh, yeah. No.
The tortillas.
Yeah, I get it.
Love you.
Okay. I love you. I love you too. Okay, bye.
Feels good, huh? Moment of truth, Navy. Time to burn shit down.
You said if I got this gun, you'd tell me what you did.
3 words. San Pedro Pier.
12 dead.
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet, Navy.
I never said I wasn't gonna do it.
Then do it. What the hell have you got to lose? Did you think you matter to anyone? To that family you keep staring at in that picture? To a wife who offed herself? To a son who's got a coward for a father? I mean, what kind of sissy do you think he's gonna grow up to be, huh?
Don't talk about my son.
Oh, don't talk about my son. Well, let me tell you about your son. He's gonna grow up to be a sheep. Just like his lame-ass dad, who, when the time came to become unreasonable, he just sat there feeling sorry for himself and drinking a beer. Is that what they're gonna put on your tombstone, Navy? Here lies a man who drank a beer while his wife was being raped and murdered. He had a tall one.
You don't know shit about it! What the fuck did you ever do? Shoot up a pier, killing innocent children?
Now you're getting there. But I'm not the target, Navy. I'm just a ghost. You know what the target is. You know what you have to do.
What I have to do is turn you off.
Go ahead. Come on. You can't do it, can you? You don't have the balls, because I'm all you've got.
You're wrong. I have a son.
You gonna be a dad like your dad?
I can be better. I can be better than my father.
Can you?
12 dead. 8 injured. Fathers, sons, mothers, daughters. For what?
Not enough.
It's never enough. It'll never be enough. There's no end to your way. Just more destruction.
Kill them all.
The world isn't perfect, but your world isn't even a world. It's a lie. I don't want this fucking AK. I'm gonna tell my son the truth about what happened to his mom. And I'm gonna turn you off.
Sheep. Bah.
You're wrong. I'm a dad.
Bah.
Fuck you.
I became unreasonable. Will you join me?
Mr. Manfred? Will I get the $100? Mr. Manfred? Mr. Manfred? Mr. Manfred? Mr. Manfred? Mr. Manfred?